Want to get out of debt? Fix your credit by howtogrowcredit.com. While you watch this video, please consider subscribing. If you like this content, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and feel free to comment down below with any questions. We would love to hear from you. Also, when the video ends, make sure to check out the rest of the content on this channel and on our website howtogrowcredit.com. Both with new content added daily. Is your credit score giving you nightmares and interrupting your life? The following advice will help in the path to getting your credit and ease your mind. If you need a credit card to aid in fixing your credit but you cannot obtain one due to the state of your credit, applying for a secured credit card is an option. This card is very easy to get because you put money into an account ahead of time and then spend from that, so the bank doesn't have to worry about not getting their money. If you use a credit card well, your credit rating will begin rising. Installment account. Avoid paying off high interest rates so that you don't pay too much. It is bordering on illegal for credit card companies to charge you skyrocketed interest rates. On the other hand, you're likely bound by a contractual agreement to pay any interest charged by lenders. Should you sue any creditors, it is important to push the fact that the interest rates are outrageously high. Opening up an installment account can give quite a better credit score and make it easier for you to live. You can improve your credit score by properly managing an installment account. It is essential to pay all of your bills if you are looking to repair your credit. Your bills must be paid completely and on time. Once you start paying your past bills off, you will notice an immediate improvement in your credit. You need to work with your creditors when you are trying to improve your credit. This will help you from sinking further into debt or further damaging your situation and start working towards a better financial situation. Don't get involved in anything that could get you arrested. Creating a new credit score or using a different identity seems like easy solutions, but bad credit is not worth taking this kind of risk. Needless to say, this is against the law and you are likely to get caught. The legal costs can cripple you, and there is a very good chance you will be sent to jail. Make sure you research a credit counseling agency you consider using. There are some counselors that are real, and there are some that have ulterior motives. Some credit services are not legitimate. Put the spending brakes on yourself by lowering your credit limit on all of your cards. This will prevent overextending yourself and lets the company know about your responsible borrowing habits. You could get credit easier in the future. Be wary of programs that can get you in legal trouble. There are various online scams that involve creating a new credit profile. Do not attempt this, can get you into big trouble with the law. You may end up in jail if you have a lot of legal issues. Before you decide to go through with a debt settlement, you should be sure you know how it will affect your credit. Research all of your options, make an informed decision about the method you chose, and only then should you agree to the settlement. Some of these creditors are only concerned about getting their money, and not how it will affect your credit. Joining a credit union is a great way to build your credit if you are having a difficult time getting credit. It is crucial that you review credit card bills on a monthly basis to check for errors. If there are late fees, you have to make sure that you take care of them immediately with the company so that they don't send that information to the credit bureaus. Check over your credit bill each month and make sure there are no errors. If this is the case, contact the credit card company to avoid being reported for failure to pay. Although they mean a lot to you, these statements are often set aside when lenders go over your credit history. If anything, it will just hurt you as it will draw attention to the negative event. Credit cards. Try to use credit cards only for purchases you can afford to pay off. Instead, use cash for all your purchases. If you must use your credit card, pay it back in full. Pay off any balances on all credit cards as soon as you can. Pay off accounts with the highest interest and largest balances first. This will show creditors that you are responsible for your credit cards. Dealing with a debt collection agency is one of the most traumatic parts of a financial crisis. A consumer has the legal option of using cease and desist letters to dissuade collection agencies, but it is vital to keep in mind that C&D letters only stop the harassment. A letter like this may stop a collection agency from harassing you, but you are still on the hook to pay your debts. Lowering the balances on revolving accounts can improve your credit score. You can raise your score by paying down your balances. You should record any threats you get from collections agents. Consumers have rights, and you need to be informed of what they are. Avoid using credit cards whenever possible. Use cash for purchases instead while you need to buy something. If the purchase you're buying is more than you can currently afford, you can use a credit card, pay it back immediately. If you're having problems budgeting your money or paying your debts, contact a credit counseling company that has a good reputation. These organizations can help you by negotiating with creditors to resolve a payment plan. Using these organizations lets you learn ways to manage finances better. Collection agencies. If you have a hard time making your regular monthly payments, talk to your creditors. If you contact them proactively, creditors often work with you in developing a payment plan that they do not report to credit bureaus. This is also a good idea because it lets you shift your attention to your more inflexible debts, where you don't have the option of negotiating your payments down. Debt collection agencies are the most difficult part of a bad credit crisis. Even when the phone calls from collection agencies have stopped, the individual is still responsible for paying the disputed debt. Begin paying off your debts now. When deciding how risky you are, lenders compare the whole amount of debt you owe to the amount of money you earn. If your debt exceeds your assets and income, then most creditors will view you as being too high a risk. You are not likely to be able to pay off the debt in full right away, so you should make a plan to repay in a timely fashion and follow that schedule. Prepaid credit cards can help to rebuild your score without late payments or going over your limit. Potential lenders will see that you can be relied upon and are worthy of credit. Create a plan to begin paying your debt down. Any current debt you have will lower your credit score, so you need to work to get rid of it. Create a budget that is reasonable for you, and try to allocate as much money as possible toward your debt. When you don't have outstanding debt, your credit rating will rise. Be aware that threats made by a collector threaten you. This is not legal. You need to know the laws that protect your rights as a consumer. If your credit repair effort is stagnating, one way to get it back on track might be to try debt consolidation. Making a budget and tracking your expenses will be easier if you consolidate your debts into a single payment. This can help improve your credit score and help you pay promptly. Creditors take note of your debt to your income. You will be seen as a bad credit risk if your debt is too high in comparison with your income. You don't have to pay off your debt in full right away, so you should make a plan to repay in a timely fashion and follow that schedule. You can aid the credit repair process by making minimum payments on time each month. Every late payment you make goes on your credit report, affecting it in a negative manner. You should be seen as responsible if you make the minimum payments required. The largest component of your credit score revolves around paying your bills are always paid on or before the due date. Setting up payment reminders will help you remember to make your payments on time. There are a number of methods you can arrange your reminders. Keep an active savings account and checking account to start rebuilding your credit. These accounts will give lenders proof that you can manage your money well and have a reliable source of income. Keeping spotless bank accounts shows that you are responsible, which is a positive sign to creditors. Investigate debt consolidation and see if their services can help you improve your credit rating. This combines all your debts into one manageable payment amount. Make sure to research your consolidation plan you evaluate in order to determine if it is the best one for you. Pay all outstanding debt to begin repairing your credit. As long as you have unpaid debt remaining in your name that you are not aggressively paying off, the situation will only continue to become worse, and this will not help you. Make a thorough inspection of your credit report very carefully for any discrepancies. There could be a mistake or error in error. If you notice mistakes, file a credit dispute and the offending mark will get removed after a while. Credit counseling can help you start to build your credit back up. Reputable credit counselors can help you learn the ins and outs of credit repair and the skills you need to live within your means. You may have to dump the credit cards, and you will most certainly have to start making payments to each creditor. Now you know that your bad credit doesn't have to give you nightmares. There are ways to fix your credit. If you do the tips listed here, you will surely get a good credit report that lots of people dream of. Look over your own credit report to see if there are any missed payments or outstanding debts you have forgotten about. Carefully check your credit report for errors or mistakes, then set in place a plan to pay off the listed debts. The best strategy is to start by paying off the debt with the highest interest rate while maintaining the minimum monthly payment for all other debts. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to check out the rest of the content on this channel and on our website howtogrowcredit.com, both with new content added daily. Also, check out our recommended credit repair system with the link in the description. Remember to like, comment, subscribe and share. Not only does it help us make new content for you, but also tells YouTube to share this content with others. How to grow credit. Steps to grow your credit score.